because you demanded to be able to listen to Walt Bonetti on your tablet while sitting on the toilet. It's the Walt Bonetti Podcast.
Welcome to episode 8 of the Walt Bonetti Podcast for January 14th. The Walt Bonetti Podcast is brought to you by our friends at the Original Italian Pie of Kenner and Coppa Donut. In just a few minutes, I'll be telling you about a new police chief in New Orleans, a state administrator who got caught playing golf while claiming to work, a woman that gets paid big bucks to cuddle, and what would you do with 26 pounds of macaroni and cheese? But first, these quick hits. On Fox News Saturday, Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy said funds from drug cartels and drug runners should be directed toward construction of the border wall or fence or whatever you want to call it, as well as law enforcement and border security. And I get that. We should also put a tax or a fee or something on money that is earned here and sent overseas. The bottom line is we need to do something. We need to secure our southern border and our other border, our border with Canada, and also ports of entry as well. We need to turn the spigot off on illegal immigration. Only after we secure our borders can we even think about comprehensive immigration reform. A 17-year-old high school boy in Thibodaux was arrested Sunday after he sent out messages on social media threatening classmates and threatening to bring a gun to school. The teen, who was not identified, was charged with cyber stalking. Sad news out of Birmingham, Alabama, where a car burglary suspect shot 2 police officers early Sunday, killing one and critically injuring the other. One suspect is in custody and another is receiving medical attention. The officers were not identified. According to Reuters, the 2018 U.S. trade deficit with China was the largest in over a decade. It grew 17% from 2017 to hit $323 billion in 2018 and was the largest deficit since 2006. Curiously, China's overall trade surplus declined with other countries, but it expanded with the United States, despite President Trump's best efforts. There will be a public meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, January 15th, at John Curtis Christian School Gym, 10125 Jefferson Highway, to discuss the stench in River Ridge and Harahan. The meeting will begin at 7 p.m. A moderator will select questions to ask a panel. You gotta love that when they screen the questions and won't let the public speak at a public meeting. According to organizers, confirmed panel members include Jefferson Parish Councilwoman at Large Cynthia Lee Shang, West Bank State Representative Robert Billiot, members of the State Health Department, and Jefferson Parish's Sexual Predator-in-Chief, Mike Yenny. Yeah, I've got some questions from Mike Yenny. I wonder if I go there and I'm real nice and I print in big bold letters on the little cards at the front of the meeting, if they'll allow my questions to be asked. Somehow I think not. We told you last week about the almost 7-pound tub of Nutella Costco was selling. Well, the company announced that it had sold out of another tub, a 26-pound tub of macaroni and cheese with a shelf life of 20 years. Great for you preppers out there. 20 years it'll last. What does that tell you about all the chemicals that are inside that? Now, I love macaroni and cheese as much as the next person, but 26 pounds of macaroni and cheese. 26 pounds! That's unbelievable. A Lawrence, Kansas woman is getting paid $80 an hour to cuddle with people. Yes, that's right. Robin Marie is a professional cuddler. I really believe in the power of personal touch and how it can heal people. It can be as simple as sitting on the couch, just sitting next to someone. It can be holding hands with someone, all the way to laying horizontal on the bed, and we're spooning. Yeah, I believe in the power of personal touch too, and I like spooning. But I don't know that I'm going to spoon with a stranger, whether it's $80 an hour or not. $80 an hour to cuddle. It took her 3 to 4 months to get her certificate as a professional cuddler from the online website Cuddlist. I didn't even know that existed. She has 30 clients so far, aging in range from 20 to 75. No thanks, Gramps. I'm not spooning with you. Not for $80, not for $180 an hour. Not going to happen. Put your teeth back in. And now this. Hi, this is Walt Benetti for my friends over at the Original Italian Pie of Kenner, 3600 Williams Boulevard, just a little bit north of West Esplanade. The Original Italian Pie of Kenner features great food, and it is always freshly prepared for you when you order using the freshest ingredients possible. No heat lamps here. Not at all. Not like other restaurants. And you can call the Original Italian Pie at 469-4999. That's 469-4999. And they'll have your order ready for pickup or delivery to your home or your office. You can also order online at orderitalianpie.com. That's orderitalianpie.com. Whenever you are hungry, make sure that you think about my friends over at the Original Italian Pie of Kenner, 3600 Williams Boulevard. Call 469-4999. That's 469-4999. And eat some great food. With a name like Coppa Donut, you immediately think, it's just another donut shop. And yeah, Coppa Donut sells great donuts. But, like they say on TV, wait! There's more. Coppa Donut has apple fritters, eclairs, cinnamon twist, cinnamon buns, honey buns, great breakfast, sandwiches, smoothies, breakfast burritos, French toast, waffles. Now, does that sound like just another donut store? I think not. Coppa Donut is open from 5 a.m. to noon Monday through Friday and 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends. Stop by for breakfast on your way to work and grab a couple dozen great donuts for your coworkers. You'll be an office hero. They will be telling stories about the day you brought Coppa Donut donuts to work for months. Trust me. That's Coppa Donut. Great donuts and more. 2321 West Esplanade in the Kenner Market Center. Coppa Donut. Great donuts and a whole lot more.
Okay, either you suck at math or you're gonna die in 2 seconds. You suck at math.
Walt Benetti.
Welcome back. Thanks again for making the podcast part of your day. New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell announced today that Sean Ferguson will be the new superintendent of NOPD, replacing Baltimore-bound Michael Harrison. Ferguson will be sworn in Friday. Ferguson has served for 6 months as the commander of the Education and Training Division, which oversees the police academy. Prior to his current position, Ferguson was commander of NOPD's 2nd District for 3 years. He was also commander of the 4th District and a supervisor in the Homicide Division. He joined NOPD in 1995. Ferguson also has experience with the NOPD's federal consent decree, which was a major factor in Cantrell's decision. At a press conference, Cantrell said,
Commander Ferguson has the criteria that I've been looking for. I call it the 3 F's: fair, firm, and friendly. Known and supported by our community. Over 21 years of experience. Constitutional policing practices, we would not have made the strides that we've seen with the consent decree without Commander Ferguson.
Ferguson graduated from O. Perry Walker High School in Algiers. He said he was raised in the lower 9th Ward before moving to Algiers. Mayor Cantrell announced Friday that she will hold a gun buyback on Saturday, January 19th. You will get $500 cash for any working firearm turned in. The gun buyback will be at New Hope Baptist Church, 1807 Reverend John Raphael Jr. Way, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You know, I've often wondered about gun buyback programs. Do people just bring in their old, dusty, broken guns, collect the money, and then go out and buy a new gun? And if that's the case, how does that help anything? An administrator with the Louisiana Tax Commission was arrested Friday after an investigation into multiple instances of payroll fraud. Charles Abels III of Baton Rouge was charged with 1 count of malfeasance in office, 1 count of public payroll fraud, and 63 counts of filing or maintaining false public records, all felonies. Abels is alleged to have spent several days on various golf courses while claiming to be working and getting paid for it, and using a state rental car for personal use and submitting fuel reimbursement requests.
Now, the Walt Bonetti Podcast Dumbass of the Day.
If you ever wondered how you could get banned from Walmart, here's one way. Wichita Falls, Texas police were called after a woman spent hours driving an electric shopping cart in the parking lot while drinking wine from an empty Pringles can. It is unknown if the woman was arrested or not, but since she was banned from Walmart, she'll need to find another store to make her groceries. A Florida woman was arrested after she broke into a Boynton Beach, Florida police substation, removed 2 meals that belonged to police officers from a refrigerator, heated them in a microwave, and ate them before fleeing. Unfortunately, 29-year-old Yvonne Jean-Pierre left her ID in the substation's kitchen. She was also captured on surveillance video. She was charged with burglary, theft, and criminal mischief. For many of us, we crank up the volume when we drive. The loud music causes an adrenaline rush, and we may find ourselves speeding if we're not careful. Police in Manitoba, Canada, pulled over a man driving 145 kilometers per hour, or 90 miles per hour. The man claimed he was driving that fast because the 1989 song "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue was on the radio, and it made him do it. Here's a taste, but watch the speed limit and don't drive off the road. Please. Ironically, the RCMP officer that pulled the man over was also listening to Motley Crue on the same radio station. The speeder was fined the equivalent of $639 US. Well, that puts a wrap on today's podcast. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, whatever, if you just want to reach out, just no cuddling, you can email me, waltbradio@gmail.com. That's waltbradio@gmail.com. Don't forget to support our sponsors, the Original Italian Pie of Kenner, 3600 Williams Boulevard, just a little bit north of West Esplanade. You can dine in or call them, 469-4999, and they'll have your order ready for pickup or delivery. So make sure you check them out and eat some great food at the Original Italian Pie of Kenner. We're also sponsored by Coppa Donut, 2321 West Esplanade in the Kenner Market Center. Their telephone number is 305-4858. And remember, Coppa Donut is great donuts and a whole lot more. As we tell you every day, please go out and be a blessing. Change someone's life today, even if it's your own. You live in America, the greatest country in the world, probably in the history of the world. Any day you wake up, you can make a change in your own life or the life of someone else. So just do it. Go out and be a blessing. Thanks for listening.
Walt Bonetti.